and welcome. It's Fiona Boulton here, Awakening Fertility founder, and I'm a fertility activator and a fertility healer. I've got lots of tips to share with you today, and today's theme is dun, 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 no problem. Don't usually dress so casually, but I wanted to embrace this. It's a new t-shirt I've just bought and decided to wear for you today. And although I'm being quite jovial and trying to entertain you, it's because I want to talk about a really serious subject matter. And I want you just to pause your fertility journey for a moment and just follow me here, follow my lead. I want you to imagine what it was like when you were a young child and possibly even in your 20s, and you had that innate mindset. I'm hoping you did anyway. I'm sure most people did. That whenever you try, whenever you truly try to have a baby, it's going to happen. And it's not going to take very long because you have no fertility problems. And I want you to go back to that time. And I don't know when that was for you, maybe as a really young girl, like I said, or maybe into your 20s. But whatever it is, or whatever, I don't know what time frame that would be for you, but whatever it is, I want you to go back to that state of innocence and that state of inner knowing that it can happen for you. Now, things have happened in life and you've been influenced by media, by friends, by family, by even doctors that may have told you otherwise or that you've heard. And it's so easy to get caught up in statistics. But remember, you don't have to be a statistic. And by this, I talk about it with a lot of my clients who are in their late 40s, and they really do have a very small fertility window. And they run the statistics past me. And I say to them, okay, but look at you. Look at your health, because a lot of these times these women are incredibly healthy physically, mentally, emotionally, and they're often in a state where they actually have financial abundance. It doesn't have to be millions and millions in the bank, but they are comfortable, and there's a lot of balance in their life. And I say, look, these statistics are across the board, across different demographics, and look at you. You're healthier than the average person physically, mentally, and emotionally. And that counts for a lot. The average person might be eating a lot of takeaway foods, processed foods, non-organic foods. And if you're not fitting in that category, then already you have a higher amount of health and vitality than others. And this is what we need for fertility, because fertility, I don't know if anyone's ever shared this with you, is about balance. It's about well-being. So if you're balanced physically, mentally, and emotionally, and you're in a state of well-being physically, mentally, and emotionally, then you'll be able to transform your body faster and turn your fertility back on, because this is your natural state. And we can all be having happy, healthy babies until late on in our life. In the Amazon, there are women in their 80s still having babies. And you don't have to believe any of this. You can go out and do your own research. And I encourage that you do, because we've only got short segments together and I'm just giving you lots and lots of information. If there's any kind of query that comes up, please do your own research around it. What I'm sharing with you is really easy to find public knowledge. And I want to go back a little bit again, back to this time when you were innocent and you had that inner belief that, hey, there's no fertility problem. There is no problem. It just doesn't exist. And you might now be saying, but look, I've got these things wrong with me, so there is a problem now. And okay, fine, but it can be fixable. Most cases can be fixable. Even, what about when we hear of stories when people are told by their doctors of the fact that they may not live longer than 2 months or 3 months down the track, and they could still be living 5-10 years down the track. Now it's up to that patient, that individual, to either surrender into that information that they've been told and to take it on board and to believe it and to make it real and bring it into manifest. Because they believe it, they bring it into manifest. Or they can say, that doesn't affect me. That's not going to happen to me. I believe I can heal myself. I believe I can rebalance myself. I believe that I will succeed in my health and vitality and achieve X, Y, and Z, which could be living longer, living happier, living healthier, not succumbing to that disease. And the same can be applied to your fertility. So you might have had a diagnosis, or you might not. You might have unexplained infertility. Whatever it may be, things are often changeable, and we can work it out so there doesn't have to be a problem. So imagine if everybody was approaching you like that, the media, your friends, family, doctors, and saying, you know what, you don't have a problem. As soon as you bring your body into a state of balance and your baby is ready, then you're going to have your baby. It's totally up to you. If you don't want to bring your body back into balance, then it may not happen, but you've got that free will, you've got that choice. Now, from all the spiritual work that I've done, and as you know, I'm a fertility healer and fertility activator, it's come to my realization and into my knowing that there are up to 9 souls per woman on this planet waiting to come down. So there's no shortage of babies, okay? And there's no punishment cycle. I have a lot of conversations with women who have this belief that maybe they're too lucky already. Maybe they've achieved so much already, and the luck's run out. Or they have this belief that, oh my goodness, I must be the statistic because 7 of my friends or 4 of my friends already have babies, so I must be the one that can't. And all of these things are just creating problems that don't actually have to exist. You're subscribing to a problem, and I'm asking you to open your mind and subscribe to a solution. And different philosophers and even scientists such as Einstein have said the attitude and the lifestyle that created your problem is not going to be the attitude and lifestyle that will create your solution. So you need to change your attitude and your lifestyle. So wherever you are right now, if you're not happy because you don't have your baby, because you feel that you're needing to improve your fertility, then you need to change your attitude and your lifestyle. It's as simple as that. And when you're truly ready, you will do that. Now, if you want some tips and techniques on how to do that, I've included some links. I've included 3 things you can do right now to improve your fertility. And so therefore, it's not going to be a problem. If I could shift your mindset and shift your beliefs so that you truly, truly, truly believe with a few little enjoyable lifestyle tweaks, you can actually become baby ready this year and make it happen. It's more than just suggestion. But you need to understand how powerful your mind is and how powerful your beliefs are. And this is something that I speak about a lot in these videos. And if you're unsure of my other content, please dive deep. I've included some links for you to have a look at other videos because there's a lot of information I'm sharing with you. And when you do decide to take the plunge and do decide to make some lifestyle tweaks, you will notice some rapid changes. And in fact, today I got a message from a client of mine. And of course, all my clients' names are anonymous. Very few of them are real names, including in all my testimonials. So if you do want to give testimonials in the future, you get to choose the name that I am putting out there, making public, because I know it can be a private thing. So what the message I got today was, thank you for the online course. My major progress is that I had tension in my body for years that would never fully go away, despite trying to de-stress and do stretching and yoga. Since doing the course, the tension has gone away for the most part. I also greatly improved the dynamic with a family member who was really draining me before. I'm definitely seeing a difference. I'm still working on improving my diet and exercise, but have been doing better than ever. Thank you. So you can see there's lots of things, even just from that little feedback note that I got. There's lots of things that are addressed in my online fertile lifestyle course. And that's because lots and lots and lots of things do influence your fertility. So looking at what's draining your energy and how to mend those relationships. It could be from a parent, it could be from a spouse, it could be from an in-law, it could be from a colleague, anything or anyone. It could be a situation. And it's about learning how to manage your energy flow. And you manage your energy flow, obviously, with a diet that you enjoy, because the whole basis of everything that I teach all my clients with their fertile lifestyle tweaks, and that's all they are, they're just teeny tiny tweaks, is that you move into a state of joy. Because when you're in a state of joy, you're in a state of abundance, and there is no problem. There isn't a problem. When you're really happy, genuinely happy, you can find solutions to things. Your mind is more open to different perspectives and possibilities, and that's where I can help you. It's not just mindset. a lot of it is to do with the art of allowing, and allowing what you're manifesting to come through for you. Learning how to switch off the tension. And the tension resonates in the physical as well. It starts in the outer layers, in the emotional and the mental layers, and then it slowly manifests into the physical. And as you're so used to working with the physical, like everyone, you will see massive changes with your physical body when we start working together, but also you'll feel it in the subtle bodies. You'll feel it mentally and emotionally, and other people will comment too. Everyone will comment on how much of a nicer person you've become. Even if you are a nice person now, you'll find yourself more stable with your moods, in a happier state, because you will feel more energy. You will feel more connection to you, your body, to source, to your baby's spirits. I open up all these communication channels for you. Your intuitive guidance system is switched on. So much happens. Now, I'd just like to end it there and to say, if you are interested, have a look at those 3 keys that I'm offering, because I don't want you to feel that there's a problem. I don't want you to be in that mindset anymore, and to really take on board, hey, whatever I've done to date has created where I'm at. Let's take responsibility for that. My thoughts, feelings, actions, reactions to life, my beliefs. And I can change that. That's what free will is. We have the power to change. Us humans are far more intelligent than we realize. Our thoughts create things. And we create our biggest fears if we don't understand what's happening with our thoughts. And if we believe the aspect of ourself, of our ego, our self-destructive ego, that we aren't healthy, or that we aren't fertile, or that we're going to struggle, or that it's going to be difficult, or maybe you're the statistic that it doesn't work for, or maybe you have to overcome your biggest fears just to make it work, or maybe you need to work really hard on your fertility. You don't. You don't. And this is one of the first things I do when I work with my clients, is I let go of the tension for them. I help them to let go. I help them to surrender. I help them to stop trying so hard, because they don't have to. If you follow a very, very, very simple and enjoyable set of lifestyle tweaks, and you don't even have to do all of them. You can just do 50% of them. I see results in 50% changes. The more you change, little tiny lifestyle tweaks, just little ones, then the faster you'll see the results. If you only want to take on a few changes, you get slower results. It's totally up to you. Free will all the way, all the way. So on that note, hey, thanks for joining, Renee. I'm just finishing up. Thank you for the love. Thank you. Thank you. Please do start from the beginning if you've only just joined, and I'm seeing people coming up. So thank you so much. And I just want to say, have yourself a gorgeous rest of the week, and stay tuned for Q&A Wednesday. Bye for now.